Hi, I'm Amber and I am dressed like Jack Sparrow right now because I'm going to teach you all how to do a Jack Sparrow makeup look. I'm talking really fast because this is the second video I've had to make because I talked too much in the last one. And obviously I have half a face on, half a face off. Today this Jack Sparrow is going to have a winged eyeliner because I just got back from a funeral and I really don't want to take off all of my makeup. So this is what I have so far of Jack. Don't look too good. Don't look too closely because this is all very rushed. But I've applied crepe hair with spirit gum. I've done the Jack Sparrow eyeliner. Done his contouring, and I'm about to teach you how to do it yourself. Okay, here we go. First, I'm starting with a really dark color. Um, it just makes you look better, more like a pirate, like you've been out in the sun. And I'm making this video for my friend Kyle. And Kyle, I know your costume, so go ahead and bring that on down into your chest area. Get it up on your earlobes, everything. So it looks like this is your skin and not something you painted on. Next, I'm getting the contour wheel and I'm using the brown color out of it, and I'm about to paint on the famous Jack Sparrow beautiful cheekbones. What I'm doing is I'm doing like an upside down L shape. And obviously I'm not being very neat with it. But you see it's forming. And if you have some trouble finding this, just grind down on your teeth. Not too hard. I know this sounds weird, but do it. Grind down on your teeth and your cheekbones and your jawline just pop out, and you're able to see more of your bone structure under your face if you have a more plumper face like I do. But see how that trimmed up my face and it's made me look a lot more like a man. Yeah. Okay. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of black to that because that's what I did on Kyle and it looked really good a few years ago when I did this. It just helps deepen the shadow. Obviously, I use my finger a lot when I'm applying makeup, which is not exactly sanitary, but it's on myself, so it's okay. See, there's the line. It looks pretty gross. Which is what you want because pirates aren't clean. And now I'm going through, I have a sunburn stipple. This is all Ben Nye products, and I'm using my little stippling sponge. I'm going over and I'm just kind of creating a more porous effect. And I'm doing it a little bit over my contouring just to give it a little shape and 3D depth. Also going up on my nose a little bit. It just helps. I really like what it did on Kyle, so I'm just showing you all. Just kind of all over my face. And it's called the sunburn stipple because I know you can't tell in this light, but it's really orange and it looks like I have a bad sunburn. Okay, looking pretty good. May go back over that a little bit and do a little bit more contouring because it seems like I took it a little bit of it away. And that's fine. You can always go back over it. Now what I'm going to do is for the sake of me being a girl, I'm going to go over my eyebrows and gonna go over my eyebrows. I lost my mirror. I'll be right back. Found it. I'm gonna go over my eyebrows to make my eyebrows a little bit more masculine looking. See the difference? Yeah, you do. I'm just using very light strokes. This is about all I would do if you're wanting to be a Jack Sparrow and you have thinner eyebrows like I do. Just plump them up a little bit. I mean, obviously they aren't exactly the same, but eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Remember that. Okay. Now here comes another infamous Jack Sparrow thing, and this is the guy liner. I'm just going, ow, under the eye. I'm going to use the cream black out of this to bring it down just a little bit. It's not perfect, and it doesn't need to be, because the purpose of this is to keep the sun out of his eyes, not for vanity. And I'm sure you all know that. And it doesn't have to look fabulous. I mean, and if you feel like you went a little too far, like I do, you can just bring it up a little bit. Just wipe it off. And that looks a little bit better. The lighting in here is terrible. I apologize for that. Yeah. Now, I'm going to show you how to apply facial hair. Kyle, I know you said that you had grown out a good bit, but in case you want to fill yours in, this is how you do it. Spirit gum. This is Ben Nye Spirit Gum. Make sure you get the Spirit Gum remover too, because if you don't, you're going to have this nasty stuff stuck on your face after you try to take the hair off, and it's kind of painful. And I'm going to do one section at a time. And I have crepe hair. You can find it at any Halloween store. And I'm just going to layer it on. I'm not going to all put it on one little coat, because you want it to look as natural as possible. And it's okay that it comes out a little long and it kind of gets stuck all over the place, because, I mean, you can cut it off. You can treat it like natural hair. Do the rest of his goatee. And finish the chin. Just have a little bit of this. Yeah, I'm looking pretty manly now. A step I forgot to show you is the nose contouring. See, on one side of my face, there's my nose. The other side, I've contoured into more of Jack Sparrow's nose. I need to do a little bit more blending. I didn't do such a hot job on that, but I'll show you on this side of my nose. Just gonna go down. Jack Sparrow's nose is a lot thinner than mine is. His goes straight down into a point. And this is pretty important, because the nose is right in the center of your face, and it's pretty much one of the first things people see. And if your nose isn't closer to Jack Sparrow's than someone who wouldn't do this step, you wouldn't look as much like them. I mean, obviously. And now I'm just going in. His nostril isn't as big as mine is on the outside, so I'm bringing in the shape of mine to be a little bit smaller. I know you probably can't tell exactly what I'm doing, but my nose has a big bulb on it and I want to just bring it down to look more like his. Um, and what I did on top is I got this character highlight. So that makes that look like the very tip of his nose. And here I'm going to go right under where I shadowed and put a little highlight to show that that's where his nostril starts, to help make my real nostril blend in to more of what I contoured to look like his. And this is pretty much it. I'm going to show you how to trim it up. Just scissors, cut at an angle. And obviously I just cut a little bit too much off, but that's okay. You can always go back over it and glue on more. Let me do that just so you know what to do in case you do that too. And just get a little sprig. Okay, let's try that again. Cutting at an angle. I'm not going to cut this down here because you know his is pretty long. I'm just going to trim this up. And you know in the movie he does the cute little, and I didn't mean to do a duck face there, but it just kind of happened. I guess that's what facial hair does to me. He turns the sides up when he's trying to charm the ladies, and you can do that too with this because I mean you can pretty much treat it like real hair. And if it's going up into your nose, you can always just cut it out. Go up with your scissors. I'd suggest get a handheld mirror and go up under it and cut. But pretty much this is my version of Jack Sparrow. I would powder this just a little, just so it's not rubbing off when you're doing stuff. But yep, this is it. This is Amber. I am doing this for my friend Kyle, and I hope you guys have learned something from this. Bye!